Hey everybody, welcome back to the Spin Rack. I'm here with my boy Cal. Cal, say what's up?
Hey, we're ready to rock.
Today we've had the official drop. That's right, the official drop of the the Superman official trailer from Gunn himself. Let's take a look at this.
You need a size 10 and a half. That's what you need. That's what you need. Okay?
I apologize.
Yeah.
Let's get this going now. Let's see what it is, how good this trailer is. Excellent visual. Superman crash lands. Oh, he looks beat up.
Yep.
Oh, he's a tall dude.
6 and change.
Not my height. It's the original sound.
No, you can hear they're trying to do a variation of the John Williams theme.
Yeah, that you can tell.
Yeah, I can't say that I'm really into
it. No, Crypto!
Crypto to the rescue.
Crypto. Home. Take me home.
Oh, nice. Good point.
Superman.
Wow. I've got to say, I am highly impressed. What can you think about that, Cal?
That is, well, I'm going to say my criticism. The only major criticism that I had, major or minor, mind you, is that they're already showing Superman getting roughed up. And this is his first film out. So if they do decide to go the route of, hey, he's going to fight like a Doomsday, that sort of thing, well, he's already getting roughed up here. So the idea of fighting Doomsday is that this is supposed to be a really big challenge for him because of how durable he is. But hey, we'll see if that ever comes to light. But that was the major criticism I had. But as soon as Crypto got on screen, I was like, pretty much I'm in.
Man, I mean, I gotta say the visuals look fantastic. The cinematography looks really, really good. The John Williams sound and electric guitar is really working. Giving us that old vibe.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I'm also feeling like it looks fresh. It looks new at the same time. I like the new S. The new S is kicking it. I gotta say.
You like the guy who threw the can at Superman? You like that too, right?
Hey, we're seeing more than just a basic Superman. He's in a real world. You're not always going to get everybody who loves Superman. But the key thing here.
Why would anyone dislike Superman?
The key thing here is that you're
No. You opened that one up. Why would anyone dislike Superman?
Well, it's a human nature. You can always have one person's hero is another person's
Again, no. That's why I'm asking you. Why would someone dislike Superman? Give it to me. Superman exists only to help people.
He exists only to help people, but probably they're thinking he's doing something wrong. We don't know what the movie is. So when I see the more of the movie, I can see why they're disliking Superman.
The only reason, why Superman would be disliked by someone is because, they don't like the fact that he helps people. They don't want him to help people. Okay,
And do
they
you
don't
see
want
that here? And do you
Hmm?
see that here? Do you see him helping people?
You didn't see him save the little girl.
That's
You didn't
what
see
I'm
him.
trying to say.
You didn't see him save the. You didn't see that little boy standing there, alone while everybody else is running. He plants the Superman flag.
That's
Okay.
right. He plans the Superman flag. So, what did you think of the trailer? Looking at it just off the rip. What's your take on it, bro?
No, it's a good trailer. It's a good trailer. It's a very good, solid start. Yeah, I really don't have any major criticisms on it. There was a teaser trailer that got released the day before. I mean, yesterday rather, and I just caught up with that today. And then I saw this. I saw this pretty early in the day, because people know how much of a Superman fan I am. So they're like, "Did you see the trailer yet? Did you see the trailer yet?" And I was like, "No, I was going to see it later in the day." You're gonna wait? You're gonna wait until late? I was like, "All right, I'll see it now." And then I looked, and I was like, "Okay, yeah, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is one of those." See, the movie, there's a lot of expectation on this movie because if Superman doesn't click, you pretty much have a DOA universe coming down, and you want this to click. But it looks like everything that I'm seeing here is like, yeah, they seem to have all the components moving together as opposed to moving against each other. Okay, you have them in a recognizable outfit. The actor is, he's tall, handsome. You got that going on. They have not rejected or shied away from some Silver Age elements. So we have crypto right there. And they seem to have an understanding of what Superman really means because those big moments are with kids. The adults are terrible. Throwing a can at Superman. You need your butt whipped. But, seriously, you just do. It's just ridiculous at this point that people, we're against Superman. We're against, come on. At this point, it's just kind of, it's a very myopic view of what you have to do in order to be a hero. Where the modern day is things, if you're not being hated as a hero or against the government, then you're not a real hero. And that's not what Superman was ever about.
Okay, so Cal, getting back to the trailer here, what's taking the first frame right here? He's on the ground, he's bleeding. What's your take on that?
He probably got hit pretty hard by someone of his level of ability, if not better.
Okay, so of course, what about this whole thing with crypto coming by? You get crypto showing up, where he.
What do you mean? What about that?
What do you think of crypto? What do you think of crypto?
I already said. I didn't like I don't like the start with it showing him all roughed up, because again, this plays into what I just said. In order for you to be seen as a legitimate hero, accepted as a hero, you got to get beat up. You got to show how much you can take. Okay, people got to dislike you. I'm not on that. I'm on that train, but hey, who doesn't love crypto? So as soon as crypto shows up, as soon as crypto shows up and he's like, take me home, I'm like, hey, yeah, cool. Got the Silver Age elements in there that they've been running away from since 1986. Yeah, I'm all for that.
Okay, let's go back into his look, his Clark Kent look when we first see him, walking into the office. I mean, this dude is a tall dude.
I'm not too. I'll be honest, I'm not too concerned with Clark Kent because they have spent, since 86? Okay, so we're talking 10, 20, 30? We're going we're almost 40 years where there has been such a strong emphasis on Clark Kent that they almost don't know what the heck to do with Superman. So, I'm pretty sure they'll get the Clark Kent stuff correct. That's not a big, they've been working on that almost exclusively with the character, forgetting that they're co-essential parts. They need to get the Superman part right. That's what they need to get right. The Clark Kent stuff, they've been executing that for over 3 decades. They shouldn't have any issue there.
Okay. Now, Rachel Brosnahan, what do you think about her now? She looks kind of cute in the scene.
My original criticism still stands.
Okay, we'll leave it alone as is. What about probably one of the primary characters in the entire film himself, Lex Luthor? He looks fresh, new, clean. He has the familiar.
He's already got a fan, and his name is spelled Marz.
No, I'm saying, look, no good hero can be great without a great villain. And
of course you can't. That's why Superman bucks the trend. He's not here to fight against the villain. He's here to help people. That's what he is. You can see that's where Superman gets to exist, where a villain a superhero like Batman doesn't. Batman needs crime, okay? But you take away crime, you don't have a reason for Batman. But you will still have people who need help. Okay, you will still have people who are in an earthquake, in a landslide, need to get to the hospital on time. Okay, and those are all the things that Superman still serves a function for, even when you get rid of the stuff that is the gestation for Batman, or Batman's raison d'etre, if you will.
All right, so hey, now let's start talking about some of the people that we see here in this or heroes or villains. We see Hawkgirl, right? We see
Whatever.
You're not interested in finding out more about Hawkgirl in the thing?
Why in the world would I be interested in finding out more about Hawkgirl in a Superman movie? And that's the rest of them too. I don't care about Hawkgirl. I don't care about Mr. Terrific. I don't care about, well, I like Nathan Fillion, so I hope he does a good job as Guy Gardner. I don't really care about Green Lantern. These guys are kind of just there. They're taking up a little bit of space. They can't really carry their own movie, if you get what I'm saying. So they're over here in the Superman movie. Okay, I'll tolerate them, but I don't really care.
Okay. What about the character that's like I don't know what it is, like Mr. Terrific? I mean, what do you think about? I thought it looks hot the way
I already said I don't care about Mr. Terrific.
I get that, but I'm just saying, character looks pretty cool. The way he has that whole like force beam, and then he has his little robots or drones flying around. I thought that looked pretty hot.
That was Brainiac.
Oh, that was Brainiac doing that.
Yeah, when you see those force drones, that's Oh no, you're talking about those spheres. If it's those T spheres, that's Mr. Terrific. If you're talking about drones, that was Brainiac, and the green light that you saw, that was Green Lantern.
Yeah, the Green Lantern. I couldn't even recognize Fillion, with that bowl cut. And then, of course, Hawkgirl came through. So, I mean, look, I'm highly excited. I think I also saw there's a frame in here where it seems as though they're fighting. Someone is fighting in the background. They're fighting what's the name of this villain? It looks like a gigantic, like, big eye or he was the first DC villain, one of them.
Starro?
Starro. Looks like Starro.
Well, they already used Starro in Suicide Squad, so I don't think we're going to be seeing another. I don't think we're going to get he's going to get another bite.
In one of the frames, it looks like a Starro type of creature. It's like it's very similar to a Starro.
Well, we'll see. But again, that's just a quick image from a frame. Got to see more.
Yeah, you got to see more. And then you have this like a dragon type of creature blowing fire. So, I mean, what is happening here? Definitely got to find out more. It's a good start, I got to say. You see a lot of action. You see some familiar heroes. You see Superman, of course. And of course, we see Lex Luthor, who helps to put the book in this whole thing. So, hey, I'm really excited to see this. What about you?
I am, at this point, I have moved past cautiously optimistic to optimistic.
That's what I like to say. Finally, geez, this is fine. So this may be the definitive Superman of our era? Can we at least say something like that?
No, we cannot say something like that. I will have to see more. But it looks like they're finally ready to embrace a lot of the things that work for Superman and stop running from it. This is probably the only mistake of Superman Returns, was that they tried to muddy him up with this ridiculous modernism where, Lois Lane is with another dude. He's got a kid, and all this muck that everyday people have to go through. And I'm like, no, we don't want to see Superman go through this type of stuff. Superman is supposed to be above this, and we want him to be above this because that's why we like him, because he's morally correct. Okay, because he's trustworthy. That's why we like him. And they went from Superman Returns, let's muddy him up, to Man of Steel. Let's just throw him all the way in the mud. Let's sink him in the mud. And that's just not the character. He's bright, he's appealing, he's friendly, he's trustworthy. And it looks like here they're finally. It only took them what was the last Reeve movie? 81? It only took them almost over 40 years.
What do you mean 81? There's been a whole host of movies since then.
No, I said when was the last Reeve movie?
Oh, Reeve,
Christopher Reeve.
I got Christopher Reeve,
Yeah, because you have to remember, after Christopher Reeve's last movie, Superman 4, there's a 20-year stretch where there's no Superman movie.
Well, at least look, they're trying, right? And they got it back.
No.
And Henry Cavill was
They started running from the Reeve movies, after the last one. And then they said, okay, we will pseudo embrace it in Superman Returns, but we still need to muck it up a bit. And, it's because the problem wasn't that Superman had a kid. Okay. It was how you introduced this kid. Because when you introduced John Kent in the comics, he was embraced almost immediately. He was embraced. So those are mistakes they made there. And then they had all of these failed attempts in between Superman 4 and Superman Returns, just bad starts, bad ideas. And then, and I've said this before, we get Man of Steel not because these guys sat down and said, hey, I think this is going to be a good movie. They had a court order saying if you don't make a movie, the rights go back. If you don't make a movie, the rights are going to go back to the heirs. They're like, oh, Superman, Man of Steel, this time it's for the money.
Yeah. Okay, well, cool. We got it. So we're all in agreement. It looks fantastic. We want to go out there and give DC our money, possibly even repeat customers on this, especially IMAX, naturally.
Well, I saw Superman Returns 4 times. So I might actually do that. If this is good enough, I might see myself in the theater a few times to see it. I saw Man of Steel in the theater twice. And, oh my goodness, I don't know how I survived both times. So, put it like this, even a bad Superman movie I've seen in the theater twice. So this one I expect to see at least twice.
I mean, we expect this to be $1 billion movie. What's happening now is that
that is our hope. That is our hope.
Going back to quality, not quantity, and I think that makes a huge difference. So
when did they do quantity? When was that?
I mean, Marvel did a whole bunch of quantity. So did the whole.
We're talking about Superman. When did they do quantity with Superman?
Well, I'm talking about in terms of the DC universe, where they were doing the DC films and they were knocking out Batman versus Superman and Justice League, and they're coming out with a bunch of stuff. I think that was time to really go over and make sure they get this right.
That wasn't even quantity over quality. They were running after the money. They were like, the Avengers made how much money? Well, we got heroes too. Let's just they were trying to do what? They were trying to leapfrog all the way to their Avengers movie, which was Justice League, forgetting that Marvel, took several years for them to get to that point. They were trying to leapfrog their way there.
Well, that's good. So, hey, let's wrap it up. If you like what you see or heard, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, spin a rack.
Oh, one other thing. If you're a big Superman fan like I am, man, I have to say this. If you're a big Superman fan like I am, I think you're really going to enjoy this movie.
All right. That's what I like to hear. Spin a rack.
Hey, we're out.
Out.